battle has just begun!
Hello, welcome to the RobotnikIsSexy show. This is a super de-duper match I had with a man. I believe his name is Ryan, Ryan, and his trainer name is Tiger, like Wild the Tiger, which is one of my favorite animes of all time. Tiger and Bunny. So this is actually my first ever RU Wi-Fi battle. I've played RU a little bit on Showdown when it first came out, but this month, June 2014, it has changed once again. And this match, this is such a sexy match. I just had this one today. I usually stockpile on a little bit, but this match was so delectably delicious. I had to do it straight away while it was fresh in my mind. So I was very tempted to go Bullet Seed first turn because I knew he probably wasn't going to stay in. I mean, he could have gone Protect, he could have been a normal Ninjask, but he goes U-turn and almost kills Chinchino, which means this is not a normal Ninjask. This is the fucking man. NBZ'S special custom set for Ninjask, and I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be completely honest. I have zero things to deal with Ninjask. I was this close to bringing Doublade and Torkoal, and instead of having Delphox, I would have had Torkoal, and then I would have had Stealth Rock and Spinning in that form, and then I wouldn't have had Claydol, because then I would have had Doublade, and that setup would have been a lot better, but we're going to go with what we got. Now, I'm going to critical hit and special defense drop this incoming Slowking. I was hoping he would do this. He does do it. He doesn't really have anything on his team to take Blizzards at all. So I thought I could probably bait out his Slowking, and I get the best thing ever. I hacks him to death, and then he just decides to fodder it right then and there. So staying in and going for the energy ball, the second energy ball was good. I thought I was very close to switching out, predicting him to switch out too, try to go for a double switch, but yeah, so the fucking man is going to come in, almost kill my fucking Claydol with a choice banded U-turn, and now he's going to go into Token Ganja, which is his Xatu, and his Xatu is like his Ninjask bodyguard. I can't get up Stealth Rocks unless this guy dies, or until this guy dies, and he's going to set up a nice juicy 8-turn Reflect, I think. And that kind of sucks, but I do have a few special attackers on my side. I have a choice Scarf Obama Snow, which is incredible. RU has Obama in it, and RU also has Gastrodon, and apparently it has Rhyperior. I think Rhyperior is actually underused, so I don't know. I looked at Showdown for the tier list, and I didn't see Rhyperior, so maybe that was a brain fart on his part, but it really doesn't affect the battle that much. Now, I'm going to predict him to go Stealth Rock. He does go Stealth Rock. I'm going to go into Chinchino, who is on practically no health, and I'm going to predict him to switch out into either the fucking man or Xatu and go Rock Blast. That was my logic here, but his logic, he had a completely different set of logic that also made sense, and his logic was to stay in, take the Bullet Seed because he had a Reflect up, and with his solid Rock ability, he would probably survive it. So, should have probably gone Bullet Seed, but it doesn't really matter that much. I feel good about that play. He could have switched out and I would have nailed his Pokemon, so it really works. And Chinchino is basically Death Fodder anyway. It's allowing me to bring in Yellow Snow, the Obama Snow, and now, because his Slowking died so early, he has nothing to resist my powerful Choice Scarf Blizzards that I'm going to start throwing out here. So I'm going to go Blizzard with Obama, and Token Ganja takes it really poorly, and I get the useless freeze hacks, which may have not been so useless, although it's pretty useless. Like, even if Xatu switched out, I mean, he pretty much had to Death Fodder Xatu anyway, because nothing on his team can take a Blizzard, so the freeze really is useless, not really bothered by that. And now, the fucking man comes out, and I have to save Obama Snow. I gotta save Obama, he's my biggest attacker, and his biggest weakness, his biggest team weakness, so I'm gonna go into Gastrodon, who for some fucking reason is an RU now. He really fell from grace when Politoed got nerfed back to never used, fun fact. Although Drizzle is banned in every tier but OU, so you can't really have that much fun with Politoed, and Permaweather is no longer Permaweather. See my previous Wi-Fi battle about that. It's all about that. So I'm going to go into Gastrodon. Like I said, he's going to go for Aerial Ace. Thankfully, had he gone U-turn, things would have been a bit stickier. But since he went Aerial Ace, and I take it so well, that gives me an opportunity to set up a Toxic here. As he goes into a very interesting Gallade set, it happens to be a very bulky Gallade with Will-O-Wisp. I did not predict the Will-O-Wisp, but I'm going to switch into Delphox, who completely blocks the Will-O-Wisp with its fire typing. I expected it to go for Close Combat or Drain Punch or Leaf Blade or something like that. But he's going to pull the Willow, and the Reflect wears off too. So stalling at the Reflect is pretty cool. I found Xatu to be very early and very good in early XY, only because of Klefki. But once the Klefki fad faded down and Swagger got banned in like every tier because I don't know, whatever, people were that upset about it. Pretty much Xatu is really bad, so it fits in RU well. So I'm gonna absorb the Will-O-Wisp like I said, and now I know he's gonna switch out, so I'm gonna go for a substitute. Hey Arnold. I have watched every episode of Hey Arnold. And of course, his ears look like Arnold's hair. It's perfect. So I'm going to go for Fire Blast. I figure it's the strongest hit I can go for, and I'm going to completely brain fart about the Rock Blast. If he hits me enough times with Rock Blast, he's going to kill me, so I'm really hoping, crossing my fingers, praying to Arceus, hoping that he only gets 3. He's going to knock me down to my Citrus Berry because I am a Magician set with Sub-Citrus, so I can steal some items, but unfortunately Delphox doesn't get to steal items in this match, but it does get to survive for one more turn, take down Rhyperior with a Shadow Ball. Probably should have gone for Shadow Ball in the first place. More accuracy, probably around the same damage. So yeah. Now he's going to promote his Choice Banded Ninjask again, and I have no real better option. And sacking Delphox is a very good option, especially if he goes U-turn like he does. But he doesn't really want to lock himself into Aerial Ace either, because then I can just go into Gastrodon and just spam Toxic. So he's going to U-turn out into this guy, Gallade, defensive Gallade. Probably has max special defense and HP. This is a very good Gallade set. It's a custom set that Ryan made himself. Now I'm going to go into Tom Sawyer. This is the golden, platinum, silver-plated opportunity. It's never going to get any better than this. This is the perfect opportunity to set up Stealth Rocks and Rapid Spin if I can afford to. Huge MST3K fan, by the way. Tom Servo. So I'm going to get up those rocks, and he is going to opt for a Bulk Up. He said that he had a brain fart. He forgot that Claydol would carry Stealth Rocks. He thought my team didn't have Stealth Rocks, so his plan was to just like bulk up a lot and then kill me, which isn't that bad of a plan, because with that +1 defense and all of that HP, I am really uncomfortable with coming in with Drapion, with my Assault Vest Drapion, which I don't really use him that much, but every time I use Drapion, he just completely rolls stuff. He's very good, Assault Vest, Adamant, lots of attack Drapion. So yeah, he basically allows me to Rapid Spin, which is fantastic. Now I can go into Abomasnow and not, die. Although the Stealth Rocks doesn't really matter, and the Stealth Rock damage to Abomasnow might have actually helped me here, because I am really forced to go into Abomasnow, and I just have to really hope for a Blizzard. And if this guy carries Drain Punch, all of my health is going to heal him, and that's going to be a very big problem. I mean, he is toxic, he's going to be chipped by hail damage, but I don't know. So I'm going to go Blizzard. I really do not expect it to kill, and it doesn't heal his on a smidge NBZ style, so he's going to go for the Brick Break. He's going to go Brick Break because he is Calosporn. This man is legit. He breeds all of his stuff, so that is fantastic for me, because I don't have to deal with Drain Punch, and it's also fantastic because X and Y made breeding so much easier, guys. You should really take advantage of it while you can. I mean, all you need is a 6 IV Ditto, and a Destiny Knot, and an Everstone, and just go to town, pretty much. So Now I go into Gastrodon. I was kind of afraid he would go into Heliolisk and then he would go for Grass Knot, but I make the best switch, go into Gastrodon, because Ninjask normally cannot deal with a Gastrodon, but the fucking man, he is no slouch. He knows exactly what to do, goes for the Giga Impact, he does not miss, he kills Gastrodon with the Choice Banded Giga Impact. Can you believe how exciting that is? That's incredible. I practically wet myself at that. So he's basically a sitting duck now. I can go for the knockoff. Waluigi basically at full health with the Assault Vest. The Thunderbolt isn't even going to do half. And I do carry the Earthquake, and I am adamant with lots of attack investment, so this Heliolisk has no chance in hell. A snowball chance in hell in surviving, and that's going to be the game. A very narrow 1-0 victory for me. Thank you, Tiger. Thank you, Ryan, for challenging me. That was incredibly entertaining. Very, very fun. If you think it's fun too, you know what to do. Comment, like, and subscribe and all that bullshit, and I will see you later. YouTube.